The feed now to Giannis. The putback. Giannis on the follow.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. To the paint. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. That one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Also Holiday out there. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Nora in at the 4. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the 76ers, had an off game. He scored a handful of points and did a great job of finding his open teammates over and over again. All night he struggled to find a shot. He ended up with some bad shooting numbers. We'll see if he can bounce back here tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And we all know he wants to come out here and move on.
Yeah, and what would really help is if he could come out and get off to a good, quick start here tonight.
Yeah, you wonder if the coach is going to force feed that because the ghosts of the last game are still haunting him. Hopefully he can block out all that noise and distraction and get himself back on track.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Holiday against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Harris. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Such a smart defensive player. Jrue Holiday understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Jrue Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Antetokounmpo inside, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Antetokounmpo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Now here's Giannis. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Here's Junior. Oh, Whiteside in position, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Joe Harris. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Teague. 6 points for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
I think
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Foul. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Harris. Durant is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Junior. And it's Harden in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%. What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Junior at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Junior. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks leading by 4. Finishes the break with a slam.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Giannis throws it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Junior the pass to Whiteside. Outside for KD. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Antetokounmpo against Holiday. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Stolen by Holiday.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now here's Junior. Pass to Whiteside. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. 6 to shoot. Harris finds Antetokounmpo. Over Holiday.
Well, some credit to Holiday there on the defensive end. Hand up to contest the shot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After Drew Holiday's score, Junior dishes to KD. Shot to stop the run. Timeout called the Nets. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Kevin Durant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Milwaukee leading by 16. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Greg, I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have...
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Jeff Green. He's checked in for the Nets. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Nora in at the power forward position. Now here's Antetokounmpo trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball going up court.
Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
There's the lob to Brown. Stolen by Tucker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 61%, showing all the... And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole two.
Yeah, what up? Stay focused on your workout. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Focus! Focus!
put some work into making the correct decisions during transition.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
So now you've been in the honorable mentions a bunch of times. So what are you out there playing on 2K? You playing neighborhood? You playing rec? What do you like to play?
I mainly play in the rec, but once there's like a 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times rep event, I'll definitely go and hit the event center or the park, especially rival day, help out our fellow South City Vipers, get some W's over other affiliations. So I'm kind of everywhere, but mainly in the rec.
Awesome. Now, when you do play on the park, what is your preference? You like 2s? You like 3s?
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena. Look at the 76ers starting group. George Hill out there with Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the center filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at the power forward. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the 76ers now. Hill finds Harris. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Whiteside sends it back. Oh, Whiteside in position.
Well, I love this dish from Junior. Anytime you see a teammate with an easy bucket, you always give him the rock.
Here's Hill. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's good from Howard on the assist from Tobias Harris.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the pass to Harris. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from KD.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Hill against Antetokounmpo. Howard in the post. Passes it to Hill. Good, nice job down low.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the moon.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James is either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Never easy trying to mark.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Hill. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Curry in at the 2. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Harris misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lobbed up there for KD. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Durant gives you such a huge target on alley-oops. I mean, he can go up and grab anything as long as it's in the general direction of the rim.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Hill. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Hill against Antetokounmpo. There's the feed to KD. Here's Green. Harris trying to get free.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Both free throws good from Green. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around. And I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, he's so strong that it's tough to prevent Whiteside from finishing. No matter how much contact there is, you better wrap him up well.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. Philadelphia leading by 3. Hill dishes to Curry. On the wing, Green. Here's Thibault. The three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Junior the pass to Durant. Hill with it. Picked up by Harris. Hill kicks to Green. It's back to Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Antetokounmpo passes to Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, the kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Curry, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nets trail by 3. We've got Durant. Junior's out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Oh, Whiteside in position.
A tenacious big with an assortment of moves. Whiteside is no stranger to beating his man.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Curry. Green against Harris. Back to Curry. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Here is Howard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Curry kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hill. Lets it go with a 3.
Some of the toughness from Junior on display. Remember, he has a football background, so he can be a physical defender.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 76ers trailing. Curry passes to Howard. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he makes good on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Antetokounmpo dishes to KD. Releases. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, perhaps Whiteside would be my first pick to go for an alley-oop. Size, hops, great radius to catch the ball.
Curry kicks to Hill. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Harden.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 1.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school.
Hill against Antetokounmpo. To the paint.
Can't let Griffin get loose in the screen and roll. That's inviting trouble.
Hill with it. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's George Hill, and it's Curry in at the 2. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Irving. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Junior. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The sheer physical ability of Junior. Steals the ball and explodes all the way to the basket.
Hill looking it over. To the middle. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The kick out to Irving. Aldridge trying to break free. No good from Irving.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Dwight Howard.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Curry against Irving. Snatched up. Another shot. The second effort. Howard in the post, defended by Griffin. Yep, that one goes in there. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Right side Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 4. from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Whiteside's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 2. So halt the run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Come on, man. Crucial hoop by Junior. What a time to knock down the shot. That's clutch.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for George Hill. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 1. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Count the basket.
With his footwork and his skills, Junior can be tough to handle on the interior. I know I wouldn't want to take him there.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Over Whiteside. Harris's shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Oh, wow.
And how about that level of creativity Junior brings to his dunks? It's fun watching him sky up and throw it down.
Durant against Harris. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Whiteside in position. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a three-point game. Dives for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Harris outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
And Harris drops them both.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Milton. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Harris. Back to Milton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh, the skill, length, the time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends. With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by
Hit the strip out the school, couldn't wait till I got out of class. Used to stare at the clock. Before all this rap, I was doing. And I'm straight from the shop, but I ball like a king up in Cali and like Stojakovic. Keep applying that pressure, I go on the run. It ain't no letting up, ain't no stopping this. Had to tell my little brother to chill, gotta stay in the house, come outside. You ain't heard about us? Well, you watch the news, know we be drunk. Got the cause they think I'm the one who been banning them. I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got. some harder. I be rocking the